Hey, good morning. Welcome back to Good Day Colorado. 8:13 on this Thursday morning. For the past 40 years, the small town of Larkspur, just south of the metro area, it sits right between Colorado Springs and Castle Rock. It's been home to the Colorado summer tradition. We're talking about the Renaissance Fest. For 8 weeks, Larkspur catapults back to the 16th century. You can revel with tons of people. There's artisans down there. They're doing their own work, the ancient crafts. There's aromas of turkey legs, steak on a stick, cheesecake on a stick, baked goods. And of course, this year, you might be able to meet some big cats. Craig Wagner, he's the cat man, he's in studio. He brought along his buddy too, Whistler. Now the studio, these guys were giving me grief. Weeks ago, we had a porcupine here. Oh, it's terrifying. The porcupine was terrifying. They were making fun of me. Today, this guy is laying here on the floor and he's just purring like a big old house cat.
Well, porcupines are not too bright. They're prey items. This cat's at the top of the food chain, so he's going to be relaxed as long as there's no prey items here.
Now he's licking me. Is he prepping me for something
No,
here?
he's just tenderizing you for later.
Okay, all right. Give us a little history on this dude right here.
Well, this is Whistler, and he's approximately about 8 months old, and of course he's a North American cougar, about 80 pounds, going to put another 100 pounds on roughly.
Oh my gosh.
So he's going to be a big boy, and you have cougars, of course, here in Colorado and most of North America out west.
The thing is with these cats is you might never see them in the wild, but they will see you long before you will ever see them.
They will see you, stalk you, follow you, but trail off because we're not their prey item. So cougar is very good cat, very comfortable in the wild with people around.
Now, it was interesting. I've always been a big fan of cats, and when you pet him and you rub the side of his face, he responds just like a typical house cat. And his tongue, even though it's huge, it felt like a house cat tongue.
It's
got the
very
bumps,
rough.
you know?
The bigger the cat, the rougher that tongue is.
Okay. So how did you get involved with this?
Well, I've been involved with cats for about 35 years and been involved with the Renaissance for about 20 years, off and on. So
now I've been down to the Renaissance Fest before, and have I missed these?
We've been there for the last 6 years.
Okay, so maybe I was there before that.
Yeah, so then we have 8 cats with us, 7 different species, so quite a lineup.
What are they going to be doing when people go down there to watch it?
Well,
I mean, we're not all going to be able to go up and pet them, obviously.
No, there'll be no petting, but you'll be able to see the cats do natural type behaviors, doing jumping and climbing and sharpening of claws and a lot of interaction with the handlers.
Explain kind of a little bit about his personality. Does he have the same kind of cat-like tendencies as house cats do?
Right, well, the domestic cat's in the same family with all 37 different species of cats, which the cougar is in. So that we give them the same medications, the same vaccines, and real similar. Same thing, but bigger in size.
He's so cool. I got to get up and go over and see if I can pet him again. Because you never get this chance. My brother has seen one of these one time in the wild walking by a campsite. And it's one of those things like you just want to rub his tummy.
Well, you know, Twister, you know he's comfortable when a predator gets on his back and exposes his belly. Yeah. He's comfortable with his surroundings, so he must like you.
Now,
be careful with that expensive suit, though.
I wish you could hear him because he's kind of like purring or he's doing something. He's growling. Look at the size of his hands.
He's purring. He's a little hiss there saying, don't touch me anymore.
Don't touch his paws?
Right.
Well, that's all he has to tell me. One time, I'm good. I'll come back over here, Craig.
That's sign language.
Yes, it's the sign. You see all of his teeth. So he's going to put on another 100 pounds.
Another 100 pounds.
How and where do you take care of these guys? Where are you originally from?
We're from Oregon. We have a wildlife park there called Great Cats World Park with 50 cats and about 18 different species.
Jeez, these are absolutely beautiful. Are they endangered? How many of them are there in the wild?
Well, the cougar is doing quite well out west, but there are 3 subspecies on the endangered species list out east. Maine, near Maine, one near Florida, and one near Tennessee.
Now, give us a heads up, because if people haven't been to the Renaissance Fest, it's big. It can be a bit overwhelming with all the people. Where are you going to be when we first walk through the gates?
We're in the middle of the festival at the Rose stage. There's a dozen different stages, lots of different acts, and we're right in the middle of the festival.
It's funny, he's a little camera shy, isn't he, Greg? Well, he wants to dig out under there.
Well, he's at the point where he wants to go check out the studio.
He must have had some of the station coffee.
That's okay. That's a good boy.
All right, so the Renaissance Fest, it's on your screen right there. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is open, rain or shine. You cannot miss it. South along I-25 exit 173. Now, obviously, you have to leave your pets at home It is
get 'em
way
out
too
here,
hot
away from this thing.
for anything for that to be happening. Greg, we appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
What a good cat, huh?
Thank you. Yeah, he's a good boy.
All right,
Since
Jess.
he's never seen the studio before.
And he's pretty good on TV.
Yeah.
All right, Jessica, so this weekend, what can we expect if we're going to head down to the Renaissance Fest?
Yeah, you guys, I have good news. It's going to be a lot cooler than what we've been seeing recently, so it would be perfect to head outside. We only have a 10% chance of an isolated shower or storm on both Saturday and Sunday. So it's looking pretty good out there for the Renaissance Festival. Now, we are watching this cold front. It's just to the north of us, draping